Tonight on the Rowan Rundown, we'll hear from a radio, TV, and film student, a Q&A on Back to the Borough, and the event Take Back the Night after the break.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome to the Rowan Rundown. I'm AJ Lear. Many people are experiencing sexual violence on all college campuses. Show your support for survivors of sexual assault during a powerful Take Back the Night on April 7th with several opportunities for you to get involved in preventing sexual violence. During this event, there will be opportunities for you to learn how the different Rowan organizations stand, speak, and empower against sexual violence. At the end of the walk, there will be an opportunity to win a donated basket from one of the student groups. Rowan's own Healthy Campus initiative is meeting every Friday at 11 a.m. in the Wellness Center training room for their weekly Chill and Chat meetings. Chill and Chat aims to help students make new friends in a no-pressure atmosphere by giving students a place to hang out and partake in various activities. To get more information, contact Allison Pierce at pearc@rowan.edu. Healthy Campus initiatives want students to feel empowered to talk to a friend who is struggling. The new program is called Are You a Lifesaver and is designed to help students, faculty, and staff learn how to talk to students who may be experiencing mental health distress. To enroll in the course, visit cognitocampus.com/login. Do you want to learn more about God and His Word? Join New Life Ministry for Bible study every Thursday at 7 p.m. Come out and hear great words of encouragement from Darrell Ramsey in Wilson Hall, room 107. The Board of Trustees is holding an annual tuition hearing on Wednesday, April 8th at 4 p.m. in the Ian Ballroom of Chamberlain Student Center. Members of the university community who wish to comment at the hearing must register to speak through the President's office. Please call 256-4100 by noon, April 8th. Mozart's The Magic Flute will be presented by the Rowan's Opera Company under direction of noted Metropolitan Opera performer John Garrison. Performances will be at 8 p.m. on April 17th and 18th, at 2 p.m. on April 19th at Fleener Hall. Rowan EMS is offering American Heart Association Heart Saver CPR certification classes to students, employees of Rowan University. The cost is $25 per person. The first class will be held on Sunday, April 19th at 1 p.m. Classes are limited to 24 people, so register early. And now, here's Margaret Ford with sports.
Thanks, guys. We just got news that the softball team has won against TCNJ, making them 21-0. The score was actually 6-4. So, as we're getting into that, they also won against Montclair State in their doubleheader over the weekend. The Profs beat the Red Hawks 12-4, and then again in 13-0. Both games were mercy ruled at the 5th inning. Between the two games, winning right-handed pitcher Beth Ann Highland gave up only 4 hits in the 5 innings she pitched overall, while Rowan shortstop Shyla Sneed drove in 5 runs. The only runs for Montclair that day was a grand slam by first baseman Melissa Rustemeyer. The Profs are playing right now they just played at the College of New Jersey. In other news, the women's lacrosse team will be playing at Richard Wacker Stadium over the Easter break to benefit Cradles for Crayons. The charity helps children from low-income families get the essentials. Fans can bring new or nearly new clothes for kids up to age 12 and donate them on the spot during the game. To find out more information, go to Rowan's Athletics website at www.rowanathletics.com. That's all there is today for Rowan Sports. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Margaret. After 42 days and over 2,000 votes, Rye Bagels comes out on top of the Wits Munch Madness. The favorite bagel place beat out 15 other food joints all over Glassboro in the bracket battle similar to its namesake March Madness. In the first round, Rye's took out Little Beefs and then Next Samurais. In the final battle, Rise Bagels went head-to-head with local favorite Italian place Sacanti's before beating them to claim the title of the 2015 Munch Madness champions. Rowan University's College of Performing Arts has an exciting news. Jim Miller and other musicians will be playing in a musical feature held at Rowan's Edelman Planetarium. The performance is titled Sticks and Stones, and the musicians will be playing Miller's composition. This event is open to the public, and admission is free to all who attend. If you are graduating in 2016, now is the time to get your senior portraits. Scheduling is available online at oyear.com. All portraits will be taken in Student Center, room 144. You are encouraged to wear business attire for the portraits. Coming up, Bobby Savagolga talks to undergraduate Sophia Pettiford, and in campus life, stay with us.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
I can't seem to save anything.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Rowan is hosting the 4th annual 10th State University event. This event will begin on April 13th and continue until April 16th. The event promotes higher education and recognizes that it should be a right to all people regardless of their background. Students will be camping out on Meditation Walk to support the cause. And now we'll hear from Nina Catento about what's going on in Hollywood.
As AJ said before, the Rowan Opera Company presents Mozart's The Magic Flute, and under the direction of faculty member and noted Metropolitan Opera performer John Garrison. The performances are 8 p.m. on April 17th and 18th, 2 p.m. on the 19th at Fleeger Concert Hall. The tickets are $20, general admission, and free with a Rowan ID. Artist Jim Miller is coming to Rowan University Planetarium to perform 6 of his original compositions in a live recording session. The event will take place on April 8th at 8 p.m. and is free and open to the public. Don't miss out on SUP's movie night tonight at 9:15 p.m. in the Chamberlain Student Center. They will be showing The Hobbit, The Battle of Five Armies. Free popcorn, snacks, and drinks will be provided to you during the film, and the event is also free with a Rowan ID. Thank you, and back to the desk.
Thanks, Nina. Hungry for some frozen yogurt and want to do some good? Well, Rowan's very own Chi Sigma Transfer Honor Society is holding a fundraiser to help the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation at the Yogo Factory tomorrow, April 10th, 7 to 9 p.m. Flyers for the event will be handed out at the door. Will you be moving off campus? Join the Office of Volunteerism and Community Engagement and Commuter Services in a discussion on how to look for housing, moving in, having residential neighbors, and much more. There will be a workshop tonight in the Chamberlain Student Center, room 221 at 6 o'clock. Now we'll hear from a Rowan student about campus life and being an RTF major.
Hey, how you doing? I am Robert Zavalaga, and this is the Rowan Rundown. I'm here with Rowan University student Sophia Pettiford. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What year are you, and what's your major?
I am a senior RTF, or radio, television, and film major, and also a communication studies minor.
Awesome, awesome. Are you commuting, or are you going to be living here?
I am actually a commuter, but a commuter within Glassboro still.
Right,
so
right.
it's kind of like
So
on
Mulligan
campus.
Hills or Cherry Hill type of area, is that
No,
basically
just like within Glassboro itself.
Okay.
Not on campus, though,
Right,
but
right.
I have a house off campus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before you moved here, where did you live then?
I was in Edgewood for 2 years,
Edgewood,
and
okay.
then I don't remember another dorm freshman year.
Okay.
But
you've both basically been local your whole stay here?
Yeah.
And then did you transfer from Rowan out of college, or were you always at Rowan, freshman to start?
Freshman starter, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, very
Going
cool.
strong. Didn't leave.
Rowan Pride. Rowan
yes,
Pride.
Rowan Pride.
Rowan Pride. Okay. While you're on campus, are you part of any clubs, any kind of organizations, sorority, fraternity, anything like that?
No sororities, but I am a part of Cinema Workshop, which is the film club here at Rowan.
Okay.
And I was a part of Rowan Television Network, RTN, for 2 years, 2.5, but my schedule made it almost impossible for me to actually continue on with that club. But it's also a great club.
Really briefly, tell me about the Cinema Workshop you do.
Cinema Workshop is a film club. We have the opportunity with our own equipment to shoot student films that are written by students who go here and who, you go through, you write something, you can go to the writer's workshop and also like have people work on it with you. And then you can pitch it to the e-board and you can get it made. And there are a lot of different aspects with Cinema Workshop. You can do writing, you can do production, you can do pre-production. There's also post-production. There's a lot that you can do. It's really awesome. If you have any interest in film, definitely do that.
Okay. Now, you're a senior, right? So
Yes.
Are you doing any internships or looking to do anything after Rowan when you graduate?
Yeah, I did an internship 2 years ago, my sophomore year.
Okay.
I had a hard time trying to find another internship that was a level higher than that one, or at least equal as that one. So I've just been working on my resume and sending out to as many places that I can, and also focusing on a lot of my writing so I have more under my belt. Yeah.
So has Rowan been resourceful for you to get all your work done and get your resume together and get what you want to do after Rowan together?
Yeah, definitely. I have a really strong support group with my professors. I have a good handful where I can send them my resume and they can workshop it with me and tell me what to include on it. Also just giving me advice, period. Now that I'm going to be graduating, it's kind of like coming in heavy and it's like countdown time and they're helping me a lot with calming me down and also getting me focused on
getting you into the real world.
Yeah.
One last thing. What does life after Rowan have for you? What are you expecting after Rowan University?
Happy adventures, success, and yeah, just happiness.
Are you going to jump right into a career field hopefully, or maybe do another internship, get some work under your belt and then jump right in, or what are you planning?
Whatever I can get. If I can get into an internship, I'd go for that, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'm Robert Zavalaga and this has been the Rowan Rundown. Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks, Bobby. Ifioma, Tatiana, and Samantha speak their minds on this week's edition of In My Opinion.
Hi, and thanks for joining us for this edition of In My Opinion. I have Ifioma and Tatiana here to join us. Thank you, both of you, for coming on.
Thank you.
So, Tatiana, I think I'm going to start with you. Right over here. Switched it around. We thought we were going to start with Ifioma. So, our first topic is about the Let's Talk, which is a new pilot program that the Counseling Center is putting on.
Okay.
In an effort to reach more students, they're going to have satellite locations, one in the gym. I heard one in the student center, one I think in Wilson, where you can come in and talk to a counselor for 15 minutes, 20 minutes at a time. It's not a full counseling session, but it's just like a little bit if you can't go to the health center. How do you feel about that?
I actually think that's a great idea. I feel like some students may feel uncomfortable actually going into the counseling center. So to have that incentive for different students to go, like let's say a student is in Wilson and they're feeling down, they can easily just go straight to that office without having to walk all the way across campus just to the counseling center. So I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I think I agree with you on that also. What about you?
I actually feel the same way, but at the same time, I feel like they need to like put more time into the whole thing because students like need people to talk to, and I feel like 15 to 20 minutes is kind of small, especially if I have like a list of things to talk about, you know.
Definitely.
So maybe like 30 minutes to an hour should be better than 15 to 20 minutes.
No, I agree. I think they should expand the counseling center itself while also having these satellite locations, because if you have a student with a serious issue, they're not gonna, all right, looks like that's about all the time we have. Our next topic of conversation, we're gonna talk about SJ, the Student Government Association. So the executive board allows students to have these high power positions, and that gives them a tuition. or gives them partial off their tuition. So you get a scholarship if you're on the board. Some people don't agree with that. I know the president, the VP, and the CEO get a full scholarship while the AVPs get partial scholarships. We'll start with you this time, Eufioma. How do you feel about that? Do you think that they should get scholarships for holding these positions?
Yes, I do, because SGA, they work, I think they have to put like 5 hours into the thing like every week. So it's just like they do a lot of work. Like almost everything on campus, SGA like is involved. So they definitely like deserve scholarships and different other things. So yeah.
What about you?
I feel the same way. I feel like certain people, if you think that you're really good for that job, you should get a certain incentive for it, especially because you're spending a lot of time trying to please the students generally, like trying to please your peers, trying to figure out what everyone wants and what everyone likes. So I think it's a great idea, and more people should obviously want that position because of that incentive. So
yeah, definitely. In the last few years, I know that the SGA has really been expanding. People. Okay. Our next topic of conversation, it goes by so quickly, I can't get over it. We're going to talk about the expansion that's going on within Rowan. I'm going to start with you, Tatiana. So the engineering building is expanding, a whole new building, as well as the business building. Whole new building right where the parking lot was. The journalism building's moving down to Main Street. Apparently that's going to become the art district. Do you like this expansion? I know a lot of students came to Rowan because they wanted that small college feel, and I feel like maybe we're going to lose that. What do you think?
I personally like Rowan as a small school and as like a small classroom size and different things like that. But being an admissions ambassador and working in that office, we are trying to become a D1 school. So I think that's why they are trying to expand different buildings. We're accepting more students to make the university bigger. But personally, I like the university, like the size that it is. It just makes more sense to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I have to agree with Tatiana. I came here because it was like a small setting. Like I don't want to have to wake up in the morning and take the shuttle and go to class. I just like making that 2 minutes walk to my class. It makes everything so much easier. Like I have an 8 a.m. I could wake up at like 7 a.m., get ready, go to class. But if I have to go all the way to High Street, I have to wake up at like probably 6:30, take the shuttle, everything, so.
Well, that actually looks like all the time we have. Thank you for joining us. Back to you at the desk.
And now we have Samantha Rizzo with some information on Back to the Borough.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
All right.
All right, so I'm here to talk about Back to the Borough. The Sunday after Easter weekend, which is April 12th at 10 a.m., students have a great opportunity to help the community in a campus-wide event that's called Back to the Borough. This community service event has become a Rowan University tradition, and it's really a great chance to get the whole campus involved.
And who are the participants that can take involvement in that?
Anybody can participate, Rowan students, faculty, or staff members, and you can register as an individual or with a group, or if you register with a club or an organization, you can even get a service letter.
And will you be participating in it?
I will be. I participated last year with Lambda Pi Eta, the Communication Honor Society, and it was a lot of fun. It was a beautiful day, and I cleaned up trash on the side of Delsey, and it was actually fun because I got to help out the community and hang out with my friends, and it's only lasted a few hours, so it doesn't take that much time out of your day.
Now, is this like a rain or shine event, or is it?
It is rain or shine. Luckily, we got really lucky last year with the sun, but I know that there's all different kinds of jobs. So when you go to the event, you get assigned a job, and sometimes it'll be outdoors. You could be picking up leaves or mowing lawns or painting, or a lot of houses in the area need help moving heavy things or just cleaning out a basement or something. So it's all different kinds of jobs.
All right, well, thank you for that information. I'll have to check it out.
Thank you.
If you identify as a person of color and as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, then the queer people of color are looking for you. The club is meeting April 8th at 6 p.m. in Robinson Hall, room 118, to talk about the intersection of race and sexuality. Are you graduating in May? Stop by Barnes & Noble starting on April 6th to buy your cap and gown. The bookstore will be holding a grad fair from the 6th to the 10th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., showcasing cap and gowns and other graduation merchandise. The undergraduate student chapter of NWACP at Rowan invites you to community to attend the program Then and Now on April 8th at 9 p.m. in the Chamberlain Student Center, room 129. The program is a discussion surrounding the positive and negative evolution of Black African American culture, and images expressed in music videos and lyrics, as well as TV shows from the 90s to the present. We would like to hear your thoughts. The Philosophy and Religion Studies Department at Rowan University are pleased to announce their second annual Ethics and Society Student Conference on April 10th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Student Center, room 127. All students and faculty are welcome to attend. We will hear student present the original research on interesting contemporary ethical issues. Registration is now open for LibSibs weekend. The free weekend includes raw events, on-campus trip to roller skating rink, SUP's Spring Fest, baseball and softball doubleheaders, the Philly Science Festival, and the new SpongeBob SquarePants movie at the Rec Center. LibSibs weekend runs April 24th to the 26th, and the registration form is available online at rowan.edu/studentactivities. Now we have Lauren with the weather.
Well, everyone, it was a beautiful day today on campus. Temperatures tonight are going to stay a little bit higher. It will be 54 degrees and mostly cloudy. Now let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. Tomorrow we can expect some rain, so you should get your umbrellas out. The high will be 68 degrees and the low will be in the mid-50s. Saturday you can expect some clouds and windy weather. The high will be mid-50s and the low will be 36 degrees. Sunday it's going to be a very nice day, mostly sunny. The high will be 61 degrees and the low will be 44 degrees. Monday, once again, it's going to be partly cloudy. The high will be 68 degrees and the low will be 49 degrees. And on Tuesday, it will once again be cloudy. The high will be 69 degrees and the low will be 51 degrees. Now let's take a look at our weather window. As we can see, today was a beautiful day on campus, right outside Bozarth Hall. You can't see it here, but a lot of the students were out and about today. We didn't need jackets. It looks like summer's on its way.
Oh, it looks great out there. No more snow, hopefully. We're done for the winter.
Yep. Tomorrow we need our rain boots, but it should be a nice weekend too.
I hope so. I'm going to need it.
Yeah.
Well, that's all from the Rowan Rundown. I'm AJ Lear. Have a great evening.